What's up, everybody? You're very welcome along to another match day here on Anfield agenda. The Reds taking on Scott Parker's Fulham in what is, you heard me say it, I'm going to say it again, another absolute must-win game. Jurgen Klopp has really ran the changes today, ladies and gentlemen, for this one, so strap yourselves in when you see the starting 11, because there is a few shocks and a few changes in there, but hey, maybe something needed to be changed. Maybe the manager needed to go ahead and do something. Right, first thing I read, someone's calling me Big Head. Right, he's gone. Just, that takes all of 2 seconds. But there, he's gone already. I love it. Well done, message ORSH. Right, what have we got? For once, we have a strong bench, said McGurk. What have we got? Alright, what's up, Craig? I'm good, mate. Thanks. How are you? Should we have a little run for the starting 11? For those that are, awake enough? Because I'm just still waking up, I'm not going to lie. Bobby's injured, for those that are wondering. He has a little knock, so there you go. Right, let's have a look at the starting 11 for the first time today, shall we? And brace yourselves, ladies and gents. There are a few shocks in here. So it's Alisson in goal. Nico Williams at right back. At left back, Robbo. Centre back pairing, Reece Williams and Nat Phillips. Then we get into midfield. We've got Keita, Wijnaldum and James Milner. And then up front, Diogo Jota, Mohamed Salah and Xherdan Shaqiri. On the bench, Adrian, Fabinho, Thiago, Mane, Chamberlain, Jones, Tsimikas, Origi and Trent. So, look, I'll let you have your say, folks. I'm a little bit perplexed by that starting 11. I'm not going to lie to you. But at the end of the day, it's about getting the job done, isn't it? It's about potentially getting 3 points, and it's fair to say that it hasn't been working at home recently, so it takes a brave manager to make those changes and make those calls, and that's why Jurgen Klopp gets paid the big bucks. So let's see if it pays off. Philip, thank you for the super chat, buddy. Said, I'm glad he's changed some things, don't like the centre back pairing, but hopefully Tsimikas gets a start soon. Must win today. Hope you're doing well, Craig. I'm okay, thank you, Philip. I agree, it's a must win today. The centre back pairing worries me a little bit, but we do have experience on the bench there as well with Fabinho and that, so there are some options there that are worth exploring if things aren't going our way. Love Mo through the centre. I've been calling that one for ages on the channel, folks. That's something that I've been looking to see for a very long time. Mohamed Salah push through the centre where I believe he can do the most damage. Having Diogo Jota back was always going to be amazing. Great to see him starting today. And Shaqiri gets his chance on the right there with Mane on the bench if needs be. So, as Philip said, there is changes to be made there. But let's wait and see how we get on. Now, as always, ladies and gentlemen, these watch-alongs are brought to you with thanks to our sponsors, Boyle Sports. As you can see, there's some offers going across the bottom of the screen now from Boyle. If you are going to have a bet on today's game, please do so responsibly, and please do so with our sponsors, Boyle Sports. The charity bet for today is as follows: Liverpool to win and Jota to score anytime. If that comes in, then another €70 profit will go into the kitty towards PA the House, which is a suicide prevention charity here in Ireland. And again, thank you to Boyle Sports for giving us that 50 quid free bet for each one of these betting weeks, or each one of these game weeks. So without them, we wouldn't have that charity bet, and we wouldn't be able to hopefully raise some good money for a good cause. Right, what have we got? Shaqiri could be a diamond, or could be in the diamonds, and Harry Graham, I should say. Rail said betting haram. If you don't like betting, mate, it's not your thing. Feel free to just keep your mouth shut about it. It's as simple as that. I understand if you don't like it or not, but there's no need to judge others on it. So if you don't like it, no problem. But I don't like drinking, but I don't go on about it. So we all have things, mate, that we don't agree with, and I guess we just need to go on about our own business, don't we, when we don't like these things. Jones over Milner. Milner has got the nod. Maybe the manager has one eye on that second leg coming up, obviously on Wednesday against Leipzig in the Champions League, which, for those of you that aren't aware, will be taking place in the Puskás Arena in Budapest, the same as the first leg. Why no Fabinho? Your guess is as good as mine. That's all I can say. Maybe just had a whole game coming back from a timeout, and maybe the manager just thinks he needs some rest in his legs after getting that full 90 minutes against Chelsea. Maybe it's a plan to change it up. I don't know, or as people said, or maybe he's looking ahead to Wednesday. That's all I can guess. What else is there? Do I still do hot mic? No, mate. I haven't done hot mic in, 3 months? 4 months? It's been a while anyway. 80,500 ahead of 100k soon. Well, hopefully get there by May, mate, before I finish up. So yes, hopefully by May. Well, June. Let's say June, because we do have a deal to do the Euros as well. But hopefully we get there. If we don't get there today or by the end of this season, then you know, the lads will have to do it without me. Your thoughts on the lineup? I'm a little bit shocked, I have to say. Firmino has an injury or a slight knock, for those that are asking. My thoughts on the lineup. The centre-back pairing does worry me. I'm not going to lie to you about that one bit. What else we got? Is this on Sky Main Event? It's on a couple of Sky channels, mate. So I think they had the Celtic Dundee game on Main Event. But it is on... What's the other Sky channel called here? Hang on 1 second. I have it on Sky Sports Premier League. It isn't Sky Sports Premier League from now, but I think they're going to be covering the game from 2 o'clock on Sky Sports Main Event. I think they're just finishing off the Dundee Celtic game, because if Celtic don't get something out of that, I think Rangers win the league today, if my understanding of Scottish football is correct. Sorry folks, I'm still drinking me coffee, so bear with me here. You know me, this is like 6 a.m. for me. What's your score prediction? It was 3-1 all week, but I take a 2-0 now. I take a 2-0 with the changes that we've made to the team. We needed a change or two, but 7 was definitely unexpected, said Vinny. It was, man. I agree with you. 7's a lot. Right, there's the coffee into me, so hopefully that should keep me awake, folks. That should get me going. Get the juices flowing. You look tired. I'm absolutely bollocks, mate. I won't lie, Addison. It has been one of the most stressful few days of my life, mate, and I haven't slept much, and I'm tired, and I've got 2 games to do back to back today, but you know me, I'll wake up, we'll get going, we'll hit this together. Bottle of water's ready, coffee's into me, we'll be all good to go. Right, I'm not even going to address trolls today. I'm in too happy of a place. I'm not going to address trolls. I'm just going to carry on being me. Joanne, yeah, I definitely have that tired feeling. It's just because I'm only awake as well. Like, I won't lie to you. You know me, folks. I keep mad hours. I was still up at 8 o'clock this morning, so I've had about 4.5 hours sleep, but I'll be alright. We'll get through it. If Liverpool get the 3 points, I promise you I'll be happy and singing by the end of it. What do you reckon the United score will be? I think City will win. I think City will win 2 or 3-1, if I'm being honest now. I wouldn't say a draw for United's out of the question. Drink water. Oh, I'm on my 2nd bottle of water already, mate. Don't worry about that. I haven't been shy of getting the water into me either. Opinions on the team. As a lot of people have said, 7 changes. Definitely a shock. But, I don't know. You know, it's a fair point. It hasn't been working for us, so maybe the 7 changes are going to give people a wake-up call. Maybe Klopp was seeing something hungry in that on the training pitch that we haven't seen. So, you know, let's see how we get on. That's all we can say about it. So it's Areola, Tete, Anderson, RBO, how do you pronounce that one? Adabiaro. Who else have we got from Fulham? Let me have a look at the Fulham team. God almighty, there's some names there that there's no way little old me is going to be able to pronounce, but let's have a look. So Fulham's gone with Areola, Tete, Anderson, Adarbi. How do I say this lad's name? Adarbayo? Let's just call it number 16. Then it's Aina, Cavaliero, Lamina, Reed again, Maha, Luckman. Yeah, but there's just number 16. That's what I'll be calling them from here on out. And yeah, that's that. You know me with pronunciations, folks. There's no way I'm having a crack at that one. No, that's not how you write it either, Alfie. But do you think Fulham can stay up? They definitely have a chance. I've said this before. Scott Parker has really got them playing and fighting much better than I'd seen at the start of the season. At the start of the season, I said, nah, not a hope for them. But honestly, Scott Parker has got them in with a chance. Oh, am I happy with those that have been dropped? Well, I was expecting Firmino to be dropped, to be honest with you, but he has a slight knock, so it's not him being dropped as much as an injury, which I still have my doubts on, but let's take that at face value. So after that, then the real changes for me, I suppose, come in midfield, where I probably expected Curtis Jones to keep his place, but other than that, you know, Milner in for Curtis Jones, that shocks me a bit. And then the centre-back pairing, yeah, all I can say is the manager must feel he needs fresh legs ahead of the game against Leipzig on Wednesday as well. So, you know, it's rather than just second guessing the starting 11, I think it's only fair that we just give them a chance and see how they get on and see if we can grind out this win. Fabinho's on the bench, Casey, on the bench. Remember, it is important to note that Fabinho is just coming back from a good while out and did play the full 90 against Chelsea. So, you know, it is understandable maybe that he gets the start on the bench today. Davies is injured. I heard he was back training, Jody. That was the thing. Every game where I'm at work is always on Sky. There you go. Sorry, Richard, but them's the breaks, buddy, isn't it? Them's the breaks. Good to have fresh legs out there. Absolutely. Agree with that as well. Thoughts on Adrian? Honestly, my thoughts are that, you know, we won't be seeing him after the summer. That's pretty much my thoughts on Adrian. What do I think about Williams at centre-back? What do I think about Williams at centre-back? Wouldn't have been in my thought process, gotta be honest with you. But if he's going to rest Fabinho and if Davies has a knock, then there aren't really many options left. He obviously doesn't feel Kabak is steady enough for this game. So obviously he's gone with Reece Williams maybe for pace. Looking at the Fulham front two or something. 2-1 Fulham. Somebody else is saying in the chat. Mix has gone 4-2 to Liverpool. Thoughts on the lineup are that I'm nervous about it, but I'll be nervous about any 11 at this point. Callum, I won't lie to you, mate. And prediction, had gone for 3-1 Liverpool. Let's go 2-0 Liverpool. Why not? Let's stay optimistic. I agree with your score prediction there, Kyle, my man. I agree exactly with what you've gone with. Kenneth's 2-0 to the Reds. Evans going, I always think 0-0. Suxy's going 3-1. 2-0 win for Jody. 2-1 to the Reds for Lance. Lance, got your email, by the way, buddy. Haven't had a chance to read it yet. As I said, only just awake, buddy. Muggy or Muji, I'm not sure how to pronounce that. It's going for 3-0 to Liverpool. Adar Abayo. There you go. Adar Abayo. Thank you, mate. That's broke it down for me perfectly. That's the way I'll pronounce it. Adar Abayo. Thank you. Dylan's going 2-1. 1-1. 2-0 to Fulham, said Krypton. Somebody, I can't, the name's gone too quick. 3-1 draw. So fair to say a lot of people thinking Liverpool by 2 goals. I think that's fair to say. Krypton, as I said, no, I'm not even going to address trolls anymore. Not even going to address them. I'm just going to boot them out. No time to even address people anymore. I'm going to enjoy my remaining time, folks. No, I kicked out the wrong person there. Sorry, buddy. It's the one above I meant to do. I'll put you back in, Liam, don't worry. That was my bad, mate. 3-0 Jota to score 2. Well, if Jota scores, Liverpool win. The charity bet comes up today, folks, which is great news. Again, just a reminder, here is our charity bet for the day with thanks to Boyle Sports. If Liverpool win and Jota scores any time, then €70 will go into the kiddie of the winnings to go to PA the House, which is a suicide prevention charity here in Ireland, which again we wouldn't be able to do without our sponsor Boyle Sports, so thank you very much for that one. If you are going to have a little flutter on today's game, maybe Keita to score first like you see in the bottom of the screen there now, or a penalty to be scored in the game, please do go over and have a look at Boyle Sports account. There is a link in the description as well if you want to sign up to Boyle Sports. If you do sign up, place your first tenner bet. Boyle Sports will give you at least one free tenner bet. Could be more depending on what part of the world you're in. These offers are always open to UK and Irish residents. Age 18 plus, and please always gamble responsibly. Right. What do you mean with your remaining time? As things stand, mate, I will be hanging up my microphone at the end of the season and heading off into the sunset because, as I said, I gave it this year to see if I could get to full time. Unfortunately, those plans look like they're unravelling. So, as things stand, Anfield agenda will carry on. The channel will be going nowhere. But, you know, as things stand between now and May, June, I will be on my merry way. but with a lot of happy memories and a lot of thank yous. And all I want to do beforehand is make sure I get Connor and that channel to the 100,000 subscriber mark, because I want Connor to have that YouTube silver play button more than anything. That's if I feel like a massive failure if I leave without achieving that. So let's just enjoy. Let's just enjoy it. I made my peace with it yesterday. Let's have fun. Enjoy it. There's 10 weeks to go. We'll have some fun along the way. Hey Craig, like the changes in midfield, but worried about the back four the back four and then 2-1 to Liverpool. Yeah, look, none of us would have expected that back four. Let's be honest. Maybe people could have had a look at Nico coming in. That was a possibility, of course. But the Phillips and Reece Williams thing, that's been a shock to all of us. Mate, I'm an Arsenal fan, but you're a legend. Thank you. Appreciate that, my man. Why am I leaving? Alright, I'll explain it one more time. And please don't ask me to explain it again after this, because I explained it in yesterday's stream. I've explained it on Twitter. Right, here we go. Last time I'm explaining this, so please listen. So basically, I've never taken a wage from Anfield Agenda because I live off disability allowance, because I have Asperger's, generalised anxiety disorder, and don't go outside. So I've lived off disability benefit for years, and I've never taken a wage from Anfield Agenda because I don't want to be a benefit cheat and I don't want to cheat the system. So I've never taken any income from this. Even when it came to buy my iMac and stuff, it was something that I borrowed to pay for. So I'd hoped that the way things were looking, I would be able to go full-time, register as self-employed in June, and come off benefits entirely and start taking a wage from Anfield Agenda. But between people reporting me to revenue, and a fight that my family and I have had to go on behind the scenes to clear our name, which of course we did, because as I said, I have never taken a wage from this, and we proved that, of course. So my wife's been through a lot of stress, had a lot of sleepless nights, a lot of defending fake allegations to do, and it's impacted us. So we said if I could get full-time by the end of the season, I'd carry on. If I couldn't, I'd hang up my microphone, say thank you, and move on with my life and go back to my quiet life and spend time with my family. And that's it. That's the story. So I said yesterday, I'm at peace with everything. I'm not sad. I am genuinely just happy for everything I've been through, happy for the people I've met, happy for the fun that I've had, and still time to go. We still have a few months to continue on, have a bit of fun. I have agreements in place to see through the Euros. I intend to fully see, I'm a man of my word, I'll see those out, and then hopefully hand the reins over to the next generation of Anfield Agenda, and let them carry it on while I sail off into the sunset and, spend time with my missus and my kids. So, yeah, all those people that have stuck the knife in my back over the years, reported me to the tax man, just caused me headaches that, of course, I've proven to be lies because I've never taken a wage. So, that's it. That's the story, and that's where we are. So, as I said, I'm not going to say it again between now and the end of the season. That's my explanation. I love every one of you fuckers. I want to have fun. I want to enjoy my remaining few months here. Some white knight come in on a horse. You never know. Something could change. But as things stand, that's me done. And I don't regret it. And I don't regret a minute of doing it. But what I will regret is if I don't get Connor that YouTube silver play button before I head off. That's my only objective left. And I'm going to grind and grind and grind to get to 100k and head off with my head held high. So there you go. Right, Joanne, thank you for the super sticker. Right, what else we got? Let's have a look at the full lineup with the sub, shall we? So as you can see, it's Alisson in goal, Nico at right back, Robbo at left back, Reece Williams and Nat Phillips at the centre back pairing. Then it's Naby Keita, Gini Wijnaldum and James Milner in the midfield. And then up front, Diogo Jota, Mohamed Salah and Xherdan Shaqiri. On the bench today for the Reds, Adrian, Fabinho, Thiago, Mane, Chamberlain, Curtis Jones, Costa Tsimikas, Divock Origi and Trent. Probably the strongest bench I can remember us having for a while, folks. Got to be honest about that one. As a Man United fan, I love the channel. Keep up the good work. Thoughts on the Manchester derby? I'll be doing a watch along of it Oren, as soon as I finish this game, do a quick match reaction. I'll be straight over to our other channel, Mundo Sporto, where I'll be doing a watch along of the Manchester Derby over there, mate. So I hope you guys can join us for that one. Let me just holler at my wife because I need a fresh bottle of water. 1 sec. Sorry, I just had to shout upstairs to top up the Volvic. It's filled with volcanicity, don't you know? Feel for you, mate. Gonna miss you. Honestly, there's no need to worry about me. No need to feel any sympathy or anything. I'm good. I promise you, I'm at peace. I'm happy. And I want to enjoy the remaining time. So let's have a bit of fun. I did miss a super chat. I said, oh, it's Joanne's super sticker. Thank you, Joanne. Appreciate that. Thank you very much, wifey. What else we got? Oh, I thought you were just filling up the other one. Sorry. Will you just fill the other one up? Thanks. Yeah, I did. You're right. That was my bad. What have we got? Are you definitely leaving? Unless something changes dramatically, mate, between now and June, and I get, you know, can't afford to pack it up and go self-employed. Yes, I'm leaving. We'll all chip in. No. That's one thing I'm not going to do, mate. So that won't be happening. Thank you very much, Sabrina. What have we got? Getting to 100k. That, yes, please. If anything, that, Luke, man. That's the thing. Get the channel to the 100k. That's the goal. Who's Connor? Connor is the other half of Anfield Agenda. Connor's the one that makes all the graphics. Connor's the one that does all the technical stuff. He codes the stuff. Makes all the lovely images you see on the screen there now. Starting 11s. Excuse me. All that type of stuff. That's all done by Connor, who's my my partner in crime on the channel. I don't think... Did I miss another super chat? I don't think I did. Sorry, I thought I went through them. Oh, sorry, Mason, I did miss your one. Sorry, man. Said, let's send you off in the best way by lifting number 7. Oh, man. Yes, please. That would be amazing. Oh, that would be the way to head off, wouldn't it? But look, we've got that game on Wednesday anyway, so at least we'll know by Wednesday if we're in the the quarters or not. Connor said, subscribe if you're new. Road to 100k. Exactly. Hit that subscribe button, folks. Drop a like on the video as well. Let's see if we can... let's see how far we can get this channel. I think we can get to 100k before the season's over. I really, really do. Rangers are champions. That's confirmed. Congratulations to Steven Gerrard on that one. Celtic obviously weren't able to get the win that they needed, and that hands Rangers the title. So, you know, whether you're a Rangers fan, Scottish fan, Aberdeen fan of anybody, fan of none of them, congratulations to Steven Gerrard in an amazing job there. To stop what has been 9 years, I believe, of dominance of Celtic up there. So, yeah, you just got to say congratulations. And, yeah, we move on now and we'll focus on the Reds game. Don't ask me why I'm leaving again. I've explained it on last night's stream, mate. I've explained it again today, and I'm not going to keep talking about it because I don't want to take away from the fun that I want to have. How many goals would we have to score for Ric Flair? It's more a case of how awake I would be, Bernadette, but I'll imagine we'll get a bit of a Rick out at some point today, Bernadette. You do know I love a Ric Flair. What are your thoughts on the starting team? I'm unsure. I won't lie to you. I'm a little bit nervous about it. I feel like I need to be a bit higher in shot. 1 second. I feel like I'm a bit low in shot there. I'm a bit nervous about it, I won't lie to you. It's yeah, it's a lot of changes, man. It's a lot of changes. If it's that decision, remember, a tenner is a tenner. I don't actually get what that is. So you keep asking me to say that, Max. I have no idea what it means, mate. Where's the dancing little dude? I don't think we've had a tenner super chat yet, mate. That's what makes dude dance. But you know what? I'm in a good mood, so let's get him out. Let's get Mulan out for a boogie. There he is. There he goes. I haven't stopped dancing yet since we met. Why is that the song that I have in my head, by the way, when that little dude starts dancing? I have no idea why that's the song that's in my head, but look at him go. Newland doesn't give a single hook. Look at him going there. Go on, son. Go on. Right, there's Newland. He's had his little buggy. Lee Chappie just hit 10k. Yep, absolutely delighted for our friend Lee Chappie over there. Please do go and sub to him as well. 10k is a great achievement for Lee and the channel, so absolutely delighted for him and Winksy, and they totally deserve it for all their hard work. Mundo Sport Aguero, the channel's closing in on 15k, folks. So, as I said, I'll be over there for the Manchester Derby later on after I finish this game and do my match reaction. So, hope you can join me over there for that one. New here, Yusuf, how are you, my man? Welcome in, lovely to have you. Hit that subscribe button, buddy. Drop a like on the video. Again, you can see a few offers going across the bottom of the screen there from Boyle Sports. If you are going to have a little flutter on today's game, please do so with our sponsors. There is a link in the description to sign up to Boyle. If you'd sign up to Boyle, deposit your first tenner, place that tenner bet, you will receive at least one free tenner bet from Boyle. Betting isn't your thing, absolutely understand it, no problem whatsoever. As always, these offers are open to UK and Irish residents age 18 plus. And here's our €50 charity bet for the day. It is Liverpool to win and Diogo Jota to score at any time. If that comes in, then Boyle Sports will add the profits from that to the kitty that is going to PA the House, which is a suicide prevention charity here in Ireland, doing absolutely amazing work, and something we're very proud to be attached with Boyle with on this raising money for such a great cause. Right, let me get the scoreboard ready to go. We're moments away from kickoff here, folks, at Anfield. Nobody wants this to become 6 in a row. So fingers crossed the Reds get 3 points today. And we maybe, it's an outside chance at this point, but maybe we can start clawing our way back into the race for a Champions League place. So look, I'll run through the teams one more time really quickly. Areola for Fulham, Tete, Ederson, Adarabioyo, I got it that time thanks to my man earlier on. Aina, Cavaliero, Lemina, Reed, Bobby Reed, Josh Maya, Adamola Lookman. Then for the Reds, it's Allison, Nico Williams, Reece Williams, Nat Phillips, Andy Robertson, James Milner, Gini Wijnaldum, Naby Keita, Sheridan Shaqiri, Mo Salah, and Diogo Jota. There you go. They're the 11 for the Reds today as well. Keep your score predictions coming in, folks. Hit that subscribe button, drop a like on the video, and let's see if we can't push us towards 81k as the clock ticks towards the end of the season, where we really want to try and get this channel to 100k, and I want to give my man Connor that YouTube silver play button. Right, need a little cough before we start, 1 sec. Right, folks, sit back, relax, let me take you through the game as always. We'll have a bit of fun along the way. I'm delighted to see Naby Keita getting a start. I won't even lie to you, that makes me very happy indeed. And I think we're going to see a good performance from Bobby today. 2-1 to LJ, 7-0 to Liverpool. That's a very optimistic one. Right, we're about to get on the way. The Reds attacking the Annie Road end in the first half. Right, we're underway, folks. We're underway. Fulham immediately launched the ball out long left-hand side, as teams tend to do. It's won in the air by Nat Phillips, and the second ball drops to a Fulham player. Liverpool have won it back, though, with James Milner, and he looks to pump a ball down that right-hand channel to Mohamed Salah, but it goes out of play, and it'll be a Fulham throw-in. If you are going to put in any score predictions, folks, just do us a favour. Lash the letter P in after it, just to let people know that it's a prediction. I know if you're putting in 3-0 and all that, we should get it, but it's just a habit we've gotten into. Fulham pumping forward. Again, Nat Phillips gets ahead on it. Ball breaks in midfield to Shaqiri. He heads up, but Fulham have it back. The press looks to be on here from the start from the Reds. I like it. Shaqiri hooks a ball over the top. Fulham clear that one. Do they keep it in on that right-hand side? Yes, they do. And they manage to play it out off Shaqiri, so it'll be a Fulham throw-in. I've done it. I'm watching and listening to you. There you go, Darren. That's the way, my man. Love to see it, mate. Well played. Keita. Gini Wijnaldum. Switches to play across, looking for Robbo. Robbo. Little ball down the line. It's not a great ball. Jota doesn't get there. And Fulham have it back. So happy to see Jota back on the pitch. He just brings that, I was going to say big you-know-what energy, but he just brings that energy, doesn't he? Fulham immediately trying to go down the line, and Phillips gets back there, does well, gives it to Allison, who puts his left foot through it and launches it back upfield. Reece Williams flicks the ball forward. Salah gives chase. Go on, Mo. Strop for you, fella. Go on, son. Go on, Mo. Salah now. It's a shocking ball. He's looking to pick out Shaqiri, but it was never on. He should have looked to his left. But fair play to Mo. He's won it back with a bit of good persistence. Runs into the Fulham player then. Goes down. And, you know, it was a shoulder barge into him. I wouldn't call that a penalty. But let's have a look. So he runs into the box. There was an arm across to block him. I don't think it's enough for a penalty myself. I don't. You might get a free kick elsewhere in the pitch for it, but you're never getting a penalty for it. Anyway, Fulham are on the attack now, right hand side. They play across in. Strike. There you go. There's one chance created for Fulham already, and if he had steered that on target, we could have been in a whole world of trouble. One simple cross into the box. They have it right hand side. Look up. One ball in between Nico Williams and Phillips, and again, far too easy. Thankfully, the shot wasn't on target. That was far too easy for Mayha or Mayha. I'm not sure how you pronounce it. Phillips launches the ball upfield. Again, Fulham win it first. They have it back. 3 minutes on the clock at Anfield. You need tighter defending than that. There was far too much space there between Nico and Phillips for Mayha or Mayha to just walk into. Fulham now again gone down this left hand side. Good tackle by Nico. Well done, young man. But he gives it straight back to Fulham as he clears the lines. Fulham now again looking to play between those lines. Reverse pass. Phillips reads it and puts it out of play. It'll be a throw into Fulham left hand side. Fair to say Fulham have started fairly brightly here, folks. City fan, but I enjoy your content. Thank you, man. Really appreciate that. Ball back again. Out left hand side. Fulham put a ball in. Again, it splits our defenders. Well done, Nico. Well done, young man. Well done, Nico Williams. Gets in, gets his body on the line, gets a foul, gets himself a free kick as well. Great start from the young man. Free kick to the Reds, right hand side. What other sports am I going to do watch-alongs for a Mundo Sporto? Boxing is the most likely, and the Premier League of Darts in April. We said we'd do that on Mundo as well. Reece Williams. Ball back to Robbo. Robbo across to Reece Williams. Reece Williams out to Nat Phillips now. Who doesn't love the new shaven-headed Nat Phillips, by the way? Salah now has the ball in the right channel. Again, it's a piss-poor pass as he looks for Diogo Jota. It was never on. But, yeah, who doesn't love the new shaven-headed Nat Phillips? Doesn't he just look much better with a shaved head and a beard? Looks like a proper centre-back. Ball in. Fulham get a head on it. Drops to Jota. Can't quite get the second ball. Unlucky. Already you can see Jota's a pain in the arse for those defenders. Well done, Diogo. Well done, the Reds. Good start. Come on. Build on this. Reece Williams. I'm loving that little partnership up front of Salah and Jota already, folks. I'm not lying. It's exciting me. Both of them have lots of energy, lots of pressing, and they both look hungry for goals. I'm loving to see it. Milner now works the ball out right hand side to Nico. Yes, I've been critical of a couple of early passes from Mo, but they're in the right places, they're in the right areas, and they're causing headaches. Shaqiri, he tries a through ball. It's cleared by Fulham. Would you agree with me? I'm loving this Diogo Jota Mohamed Salah partnership up there. Aaron said Stevie G's Rangers won the league. They did indeed, mate. We congratulated them earlier on. It's a massive achievement for them, and fair play. I'm not a fan of Scottish football. I don't do the Rangers, Celtic, Aberdeen, any of that stuff, but I gotta say congratulations. It's a great job to do that. Ball out left hand side now to Robbo. Reece Williams across to Nat Phillips. Phillips now up the line to Nico. Nico fires a nice little ball up to Shaqiri. Doesn't manage to keep it in, but you know, alright, I'm happy with this, folks. I am. Shaqiri looks like he's buzzing around there. He looks like he's up for it. I'm liking that tree. I'm liking Shaqiri in the little hole. Mohamed Salah, Diogo Jota. Well done, Gaffer. So for me so far, well done, Jurgen Klopp. I'm liking this. Fulham. Launch it long. There he is again, the shaven-headed wonder that is Nat Phillips. Or maybe that was Reece Williams, I don't know. They're all just too handsome for me, folks. They're all too handsome to distinguish. Throw in taken. Ball up left-hand side. Fulham have it. Diogo Jota just brings that energy out. I just feel it throughout the rest of the team. Oh, ref, I don't know you can call that a free, mate. They both went for the same ball. It's just Keita got his body there in front of Lamina. But either way, it's a free kick to Fulham. 7.5 minutes gone here at Anfield. I'm not biting on any of the trolling comments today. I'm just not. I'm too happy a place in my little mind now to be dealing with trolls. Fulham switch the ball out left hand side. Pressure's on from Shaqiri. They try play between the lines, but it breaks to Genie Wijnaldum. He rolls the ball across to Reece Williams. Reece Williams out to Robbo. Oh, did anybody see? I know we've got a lot of fans of the United stand in the chat as well, and rightly so, top class channel. But did anybody see? Oh, here we go. Hang on, little 1-2. Salah now right hand side. Salah still on the ball, gives it to Shaqiri. Shaqiri gets his head up, rolls it across to Robbo. Robbo now into Diogo Jota. Jota pulls it back to James Milner. Back to Jota. Reece Williams back out left hand side to Robbo. He goes down the line looking for James Milner, slightly over here. Did anyone see when Mark and the United stand hit 1 million? Mark whooped out 3 Ric Flair whoos. I sent him a message going, hang on here, Mark. Hang on 1 second, pal. I know it was when you hit 1 million, you were doing the Ric Flair woos. This is how you do a Ric Flair woo. Because, you know, that is my patented thing. But I'm absolutely delighted for our friends at the United stand. No one deserves that million more than they do. And congratulations to the entire team. It is a tremendous achievement. But, you know, when it comes to Ric Flairs, you call me a B-Tech Goldbridge for a lot of stuff. I'll take that on the chin. But when it comes to whipping out the Ric Flairs, you know, I'm the A side. Ball down the line now. Fulham have it left-hand side. Fulham again. Good pressure by Salah. You'll be there soon. I won't. Hopefully the channel will. Again, you're welcome to say glory, glory, Man United fan. We welcome everybody into the chat and we appreciate everybody's fan bases, buddy. Just, Lester, all we ask you to do, my man, even though your name is obviously a play on, you know what, just show respect to everyone else in the chat, buddy. It's all good. You're entitled to cheer on your own team. Fulham now in the right back position. Ball goes back. Ooh, Jota nearly got in there with a little foot. 10 minutes gone at Anfield here. Still the champions. And I'm going to keep calling us that right till City win this title. Ball over the top now. Fulham in left hand side. Strike. Ooh, they pulled it wide. But there's another warning. I think it was Lookman this time. That's 2 warnings now we've had. Again, he was onside. Phillips was playing him onside. So the ball over the top was fair. He gets in behind. Nico does really well to get back at him. Forces him in the shot. Shot goes wide. But again, we simple little balls like that. And Lookman's caused us a load of trouble there. Am I watching the derby? Absolutely, buddy. I'll be doing a watch along of it on our other channel, Mundo Sporto. There's a link in the description for that if you haven't subscribed yet. We do seem like a different team, Kate, with Jota on the pitch. I 100% agree with you. Vindaloo Cruz. What a name that is, mate. Or Vindula. Oh, Jesus, mate, I'm sorry. My apologies for ruining your name there. Vindula Cruz. You're very welcome in, my man, and lots of love all the way over to Sri Lanka. Apologies for getting your name wrong, buddy. Ball into the box. Fulham get a head on it. Second header's back and it's there with Areola. Predictions for the derby. It's not out. I can't see United getting more than a draw, if I'm being honest. But, you know, my head would predict that this City machine will keep grinding it out. But it's not out of the realms of possibility that United could get a draw. You just earned yourself a sub. Thank you, my man. Appreciate that. And look, you're a Chelsea fan. You know, well done on the other day, fella. You know, you beat us fair and square. No arguments about it. Great goal from Mason Mount. And I'm not going to lie to you, fella. That result hurt. That really hurt. But Chelsea controlled the game for long periods. I always call it as I see it. Ball out right hand side now to Nico. James Milner. Ball back inside to Mohamed Salah. Tries to find James Milner to left a little bit short, and Fulham look to play out. Well done, the boys. Get in there, get a foot in. Well done. Robbo has it back now. Back inside to Gini Wijnaldum. Shaqiri slips a little ball down the side to Mohamed Salah. Salah now looking for support. Pulls it back to Nico. Shaq. Back to Nat Phillips. Phillips rolls it across to Reece Williams. United fan, love your streams. Just tuning in your streams and enjoy a laugh of good football. Love from Sweden. No problem, man. I love chatting with everyone from around the world, no matter what club it is, buddy. I appreciate you all coming in to give us your time. Fulham have won it now in midfield as they break left hand side. Come on, boys, get back, get back. I feel like I'm actually awake now. It took me a good half hour there to wake up, but the game's after getting the old adrenaline flowing. Please do keep hitting that subscribe button, folks. The road to 100k, the clock's ticking. We've about 10 weeks to go. Please do hit that subscribe button if you're enjoying the stream. Share the stream. Let people know about us. Connor promises to give everybody 2.5 cents each out of his own pocket. I don't know where I came up with that from, but anything that makes Connor sweat about having to spend money works with me. Genuine. I know there may not be a lot of Christians in our chat or Catholics, but just let me briefly explain this. So when you're a Catholic, or you make your communion when you're about 6 or 7 years of age, and there's an ongoing joke here in Ireland that some people still have their communion money. Connor's definitely one of those people, I'm telling you. I even said it to him a while ago and he said, you know, I think I have some of it in the post office. Man's tight with money, but that's why he has it and I don't. Ball up the line looking for the run of Diogo Jota. And also, that's why Connor's always been in charge of the finances on Anfield Agenda, because I'm terrible with money. Go on, Mo, go on! Go on, no! No! I thought he was in. He did the hard part, went round the keeper and just couldn't get the last touch on it. Ball into the box of Nico, too close to Areola. I felt like going all Mexican there and going, ay caramba! But I thought that was 1-0. It was a lovely little slip in from Shaq. Salah does everything well. Has 1 goal at it, 2 goals at it, 3 goals at it. No, it just didn't go in. Have I been to Sweden? No, but seriously, I went on to Amazon the other day because my in-laws sent some money for the grandkids to get something. So my little dude wanted to go and get himself a game for his Nintendo Switch. Excuse me. So we ordered him Animal Crossing, and he got an extra memory card. But while I was on there, I happened to see my favourite sweets, which are the Marabou chocolate roundy sweets. So I ordered 16 packets of them while I was on Amazon as well. So I haven't been to Sweden, but I am a fan of some of your grub. Keita now in the centre of the pitch. It's probably too cold for me to visit Sweden. I like the old sun. Robbo back inside to Gini Wijnaldum. Gini to James Milner. James Milner out right hand side now to Nico Williams. Down the line looking for Salah. Can he keep it in? Yes? No? No. Ball goes out. It'll be a goal kick to Fulham. I'm not a massive fan of the old Toblerone cube. That's from that's Swiss chocolate, by the way. I believe each one of those triangles are supposed to represent one of the Alps, if my memory is right, mate, on that one. Have I been to Belfast? Oren, I fucking love Belfast, mate. Anytime, I've said this before, regular viewers will know, anytime myself and my wife can get away in Ireland for a weekend, it's always up to Belfast, mate. We love the city. We always stay around the Queen's University district. Absolutely, it's anyone who's coming to Ireland, obviously visit my home city of Dublin, but get your ass up to Belfast. You got so much up there. Some of the Game of Thrones filmed around the Giants Causeway area and all. Amazing city. Can't recommend Belfast enough. It's just so much fun. Anyway, ball right hand side. Welcome to Craig's Irish Tourist Board video. Jota now, in the left channel. He's brought down. Referee says he won the ball. Fuck off, you clown! Just because you do this doesn't mean you won the ball, mate. I can do this. It doesn't mean that... Well, it does mean that you're a twat, to be honest with you. Egg, mate. Well done. Egg, did you think of that all on your own, mate? Now, you know what you can do with that egg, mate. So, what I would say is, try and touch your toes, just to make as much space as possible. Then get said egg, and... That's what you can do with your egg there, fella. Keita. Or you could just boil it, scramble it. Whatever's up. Whatever your own fancy is. Ball in the right-hand channel now. Pressure comes on from Robbo. Go on, boy. Go on. It's out. Throw into the Reds. Opinions on Mark hitting a mill. I said it earlier on, mate. Mark, Andrade and KG, they're good friends of ours, and I am over the moon for them hitting 1 million subscribers. Nobody deserves it more than they do. 7 years of hard graft. Mark has a work ethic like nobody I've ever seen, and I'm so happy. First thing I did was send them all voice notes. Over the moon for them. Wish their club nothing but misery, but for people, they are, to me, the classiest acts in the business. I love the lads. I'm delighted for them. I'm loving the confidence. Can I have some? Mate, I'm not confident. Strike! Unlucky Mo. I'm really insecure. This is all just bravado and me having a bit of fun. But I'm not really a confident person in life. Good ball over the top there again from Nat Phillips. Salah brings it down. Takes a strike on the edge of the box. Can't control it and it goes wide. But you know what? These changes seem to have given us a bit of life. Would we agree, ladies and gents? I mean, you know, we're not battering down the door here, but I'm seeing the energy I'm looking for. Bruno or De Bruyne? Again, man, it's a tough question. They both bring a lot to their teams. De Bruyne is a better player. Let's be fair. He's a better player. But Bruno has age on his side and time on his side. But you've got to be honest. Like, you know, I appreciate both of them, but Kevin De Bruyne is probably the nearest thing I've seen to Steven Gerrard. And that's the biggest compliment I can give the man. But Bruno is top notch. Going through a bit of a sticky patch. I think even United fans would agree with me on that one. But quality footballers. How do I deal with all the hate? I turn around, I look at my lovely wife, I look at my 2 beautiful children, I'm thankful for what I have in my life, and I realise that I've got a good circle around me. That's how I deal with it. I deal with it by having good people around me, mate. People that I trust implicitly and people that I know love me. Ball into the Diogo Jota, and whom I love as well. Ball out right hand side. Salah. Again, little ricochet. Areola gets there and keeps it in play. I've always kept a small circle as well, mate. I don't let many people in, you know. So that's how I deal with it. And I have you amazing guys. Do you know what I mean? How could I be unhappy when I've got an army of 80,000 people that tune in every week to share their love and the positivity? Connor Comey's with the thrown up emoji. Just fuck off, mate. It's as simple as that. Go throw up elsewhere. Jota or Mo? Both. I love them both, mate. Opinions on the United Ireland. You know, I'm certainly not an economist, mate, or anyone that is you know, worth talking about that. But from my limited understanding of it, I don't think we could afford United Ireland financially. Oh, chance for Fulham. They've clipped it behind. That's my take on it. I don't think Ireland could afford United Ireland from a financial perspective. That's all I can say in it. But I want everyone to be happy, mate. I want everyone to love everybody. I want everyone to get on. I want everyone to have a good life, positive attitude filled with happy memories. And whatever way that comes about in the world, that makes me happy. Kelleher or Adrian? Is that even a real question? Adrian is nowhere near Queevy and Kelleher's level. Queevy and Kelleher has that Cork energy, my man. Interesting fact about Queevy and Kelleher. Until he was about 15, he played as a striker for Ringmahon Rangers and then became a goalkeeper. So there you go. Interesting fact. Lookman getting far too much space. It's a fair point, Sabir. But, you know, he had that in the last game as well, I think. I don't think that's down to Nico as much as it is down to the fact that Lookman's just a good young footballer. They could overread now. Back inside. Fulham have it right hand channel. Again, they do well to keep it in. Ball goes back. Couple of touches. Cross comes in. It's headed away by Reece Williams. Fulham win the second ball. Shaqiri brushed off it far too easily. We're quarter of the way through the game here, folks. It's still Liverpool 0, Fulham 0. Ball in. Oh, we got lucky. Well done, Reece Williams, on nodding that over the bar, but that again could have easily been 1-0 to Fulham. Little 1-2, give and go, easy stuff. If the cross was better, that's a simple header and Fulham are 1-0 up, but simple 1-2 there. Down the line again, Lookman with his pace is in, and thankfully the cross is a little bit behind the striker, which allowed Reece Williams to head it over his own bar for a corner. What does somebody say? Prime Pirlo or Prime Chaffee? Mate, you can't ask that. They're both absolute superstars of the game. And no Pirlo, no Partey, but Xavi is amazing. Both two of the finest midfielders of my generation, and some players who I loved watching. Both of them absolute legends. Am I doing a watch along for the derby? Am indeed, mate. Quick match reaction after this, and then I'll be straight onto Mundo Sporto for the Manchester derby. Fulham head the ball back down. They win it again in midfield. Come on, the boys. Put on the pressure. Again, folks, I'm sure we can get to 81k on this stream. Please do keep hitting that subscribe button. Drop a like on the video. Give me your thoughts on the opening 24 minutes here. There's been some good and some bad moments for the Reds. We've created a little bit, but defensively we've been exposed at times as well because of that pace of Ademola Lookman. Do I still think Hendo is better than Scholes? I don't know how many times I have to explain that video. Do you know, watch the channel. I did an assumptions video on it, mate. Watch it, and it explains everything about that Hendo Scholes situation. There's a great video up on the channel. You'll see it. You'll see all these questions on the screen of me in a green shirt. It's about 20 minutes long. Watch it. I think you'll enjoy it, and it explains everything on that one. Throw into Liverpool now, right hand side. Steven Gerrard or Roy Keane? Gerrard. Completely different types of midfielders. Completely amazing players, but completely different size. Yes, Vishnu, we know United hit 100. United stand hit 1 million, mate. We are absolutely delighted for them, fella. But please don't spam our chat because I don't want you getting kicked out. But we're absolutely over the moon for them, mate. They're good friends of mine. Fulham now move the ball into the left channel. Come on, lads. Come on. Let's lift it. Let's get a goal in the first half for once and not give ourselves an uphill task. Ball switched out right hand side. Again, Fulham do well to bring it down. I'm okay, thank you, Ben. I hope you are as well, my man, and welcome in. 25 gone here. How are we all feeling out there about this one so far? Lampard, he's not better than Gerrard, mate. They're two of the best midfielders of that generation. I'm, big enough to admit that, but the fact that you're a scumbag in here calling them Slippy G, mate, that, again, just shows that your fan base, you're letting them down yet again, mate. So, I'm sure Chelsea fans, they'll laugh at you because you're a fucking embarrassment, but whatever. Show Steven Gerrard respect. He's earned it. Same way I show Lampard respect. But then again, I'm a class act and you're obviously just a trolling little piece of shit. So, therein lies the difference, my man. Ball switched out left-hand side. Robbo fires the ball over the top. It's nodded down by Fulham. Come on, lads. We need to be winning more of those second balls. Go on, Naby, lad. Go on. Well in. Ball inside now to Shaqiri. Shaqiri rolls it across. James Milner goes out right-hand side to Nico. Nico round the outside, turns back in, looking for support, fires it in, it's headed away by Fulham. And I've met a few Chelsea fans over the last week, and I have to say, been a great bunch, really enjoyed interacting with them. Craigo28, massive shout out to him, Chelsea fan, doing his thing on YouTube as well, great channel. Genuine thoughts on Everton under Ancelotti. Look, I've said this again and I'll keep saying it. The league table doesn't lie. You are where you deserve to be. Ancelotti is a world-class manager. Nobody can deny that. His resume speaks for itself, and he's doing a good job at Everton, which, you know, obviously I don't like seeing. I want Everton to fall down that table, but you always get my honesty on here, and he's doing a good job. And look, anyone who says otherwise is just saying it out of hatred. You know, I don't like Everton. Obviously, I'm a Liverpool fan, but yeah, he's a great manager. You have to like Carlo Ancelotti. He's one of those figures in football. One of the few men that have won the Champions League as a manager and a player as well. Lookman now going down this left hand side again. Nico Williams comes across. Go on, Nico, lad. Ball inside. Come on, lads. Almost at the half-hour mark here. Cross in. Headed away by Phillips. Drops right hand side. Another ball in by Fulham. Ball breaks down. Oh, brave goalkeeping by Alisson. Brave keeping. Well done, Ali. Ball into Salah now. Ball back down the line. And Mo, you could have taken that in your stride a bit better. You even got a little bit lucky with the ricochet. Come on, Mo. Come on, Mo. Let's get back. Shaqiri fires a diagonal ball looking for Jota, but it's too close to Areola, who comes out and claims it. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Look, I'll always be balanced on the channel, mate. You know, I'm a Liverpool fan through and through, and sometimes, yeah, I'll have my red tinted glasses on, but I'm a football fan as well. I love the sport, and I would like to give credit where it's due, because, you know, I'm big enough to be able to say Fernandes is a good player, or Diaz is a great defender, or Pep's a good manager. You know, that's common sense shit. Lookman over the top again. Fucking hell. We get away with another one. Or was it Lookman this time? Excuse me. Was another straight ball over the top though. Let's have a look. He's onside again. He times his run perfectly. One straight ball over the top. And we're in a whole world of trouble. We get away with it again. Come on, boys. Let's start testing the keeper. We can't be going through another game with minimal shots on target. Well done, Naby, winning it back in midfield. Well done. Gives it to Nat Phillips. Reece Williams. Jota now. Jota goes back to Naby. Little 1-2 with Diogo Jota. Naby Keita now. Back to Reece Williams. Half an hour gone here at Anfield. Still scoreless. Naby left hand side. Welcome in. 2,500 people with us in the chat now. Thank you guys so much for being with us. Keita. Strike. Go on, Naby. Unlucky. At least he tested the keeper. I love it, man. Don't be afraid to have a crack from outside the box. Wasn't a great strike, but you know what? He rolled the dice. Again, good aerial challenge there from Reece Williams. Genie. Turns inside. Well done, Genie. We need to find a bit more space for Salah and Jota to exploit. How we do that is a whole another matter. Ball out right hand side now. Nico Williams. Back in to Shaqiri, who fires across to the far post. Drops. Milner. Jimmy! Has nodded back across the penalty area. Falls to Jimmy on the edge of the 18-yard box. Puts the left peg through it, but it goes high and wide. Fulham player in need of a new pair of shorts here. Getting the kits off. There you go. New pair of shorts on for him. Big rip up the sides, number 27. That's what Keita brings, absolutely. He does. He brings that. It's what I said before. I was so shocked not to see Naby being brought on against Chelsea when we were chasing the game, because he can break lines and he just brings something a little bit different. Jota or Bobby? Look, at this moment in time, mate, as much as I am a huge Bobby fan, you have to say Jota. That has to be the answer right now. Ball over the top again, looking for Sal. Oh, he's in. Go on, Mo. Go on. Go on. I thought he had the yard on him there. Good defending to get back at him. Come on, boys. Press, press, press. 32 minutes gone. 13 minutes left in the first half. Still scoreless. Has Jota played well? He's done okay, but most of our play has come down the right-hand side through Salah. I'd like to see us get Jota more involved if we can. But he's done okay when he has been involved. But as I said, most of it seems to be coming down the right side. We give it away in midfield here now. And immediately Fulham put it out left-hand side to Ademola Lookman. He cuts inside. Tries a little 1-2. Genie comes back and wins it. Shaqiri goes back to Nat Phillips. Phillips with a little scoopy dink out right-hand side to Nico. Ball goes out. I think it's a Liverpool throw-in. No, it's not. The ball's back in play. I didn't see what happened because the cameraman was focusing on the players when the ball was already still in play. Fulham have it again, left-hand side. Ball up the line. Come on, boys. Again, they try that ball in behind. How is it? Do you know what baffles me? Excuse me. We struggle to find space in behind, and yet other teams seem to be finding loads of space in behind us in the last few weeks. Which is my favourite Liverpool kit ever. The 87, 88 Crown Paints one that then became the candy one. Or was it 86, 87? Either way, that Crown Paints kit that then swapped for the candy kit. My first ever Liverpool kit was the grey fleck one from 1989-90 or 1990-91. I think it was 89-90. Again, ball breaks out of the box. Just not dropping for us. Again, one straight ball over the top here and Lookman's in left-hand side for Fulham. Again, he shits the bed. We are so fucking lucky. How many chances are we going to give up? Lookman tearing us a new one here again. One simple ball out. He's onside. He's inside his own half. One simple ball out left-hand side. And only for... He comes in, gets it onto his right foot as well. Sells the dummy to Nico. And then just can't control a strike. We are getting away with it here. Fulham carving us open. It's actually a great challenge by Nico. Well done, Nico, for getting back and getting a block on it. Didn't give credit to the young man there. He did come back, get a block on it. So probably without that challenge from Nico, it would have been 1-0. And here it is, a Fulham now. Corner, right-hand side. Cross comes in. It's headed away by Milner at the near post. Second ball is won by Fulham. Jimmy Milner goes for another header. He goes to ground. Shaqiri has it now. Gives it back inside to Robbo, who clears it upfield. But again, Fulham will win it and they'll be coming straight back at us. Well in, Shaqiri. Well in, lad. Genie now. Switch was on, Genie. The switch was on, fella. Naby. Naby has to turn back the other way because the angle to Nico wasn't on. Little 1-2 there from Genie with Shaqiri. James Milner. Andy Robertson back to Milner. Milner across to Naby Keita now. Back to Jimmy Milner. Go on, lads. Diogo Jota. Back to Naby. Shaqiri. Naby. Switch across right hand side now to Phillips. Phillips to Nico Williams. Similar patterns of play. That's the only problem I'm seeing here that we always have. These little out wide back centre, out wide back centre. Let's see if we can create something when it matters in and around the 18-yard box. Robbo now. Back to Diogo Jota. Jota goes round the outside, gives it to Robbo. Robbo fires in across deep to the far post. Shaqiri nods it down, but straight to a Fulham player. And it'll go out for a Liverpool throw in right hand side. Yes, I'm definitely watching the derby, buddy. I'm doing a watch along of it in our second channel, Mundo Sporto. Genie. Ball out right hand side to Nico. Back into Shaqiri. Ball across to James Milner. Milner now to Jota. Reece Williams. Out left hand side to Robbo. Back to Reece Williams. 300 away now, folks, from 81k. Thank you so much, but please do keep hitting that subscribe button, you absolute legends. Nat Phillips. He plays a long ball forward. Milner loses out in the air, but Diogo Jota's there to bring it under control. Go on, Diogo, fella. Go on. Little ball inside to Shaq. Shaq spins, gives it back to Jota. Jota's brought down, referee. That's a free kick every day of the week, sir. Referee does blow the whistle. Gets the yellow card out as well. Well done, Andre Mariner. Do I think internationals will be cancelled? What I can say for certain, and I read this yesterday, Adam, and I forgot to say it, is that Premier League clubs won't be... They've cancelled all the Cannonball, so all the South American qualifiers being cancelled for March. So Everton won't need to worry about Richarlison, City about Gabriel Jesus, Liverpool about Alisson, Fabinho, Firmino. Those guys won't be being released because those games in March have been cancelled for the South American qualifiers. So I forgot to say that yesterday, so you don't need to worry about whatever club you support about your South American players having to traipse across the world right now. So they will be at their clubs, which is good news because it was a stupid idea. 7 minutes to go here. Free kick to Liverpool. Too far out for a shot. It's going to require a decent delivery, but it's very central. Milner leaves it to Shaq. Shaq has a shot. Ooh. About a yard over the bar. I think Areola probably had it covered, but decent contact there from Shaq. Yeah, I'd say Areola had it covered. What has Klopp ever done? Nothing, mate. Nothing. Never done nothing. Terrible manager. They just go around handing out Club World Cups and European Cups and German Bundesliga titles and Premier League titles and Super Cups. They just hand them out for fun. I have about 20 of them over there in my press. How many did you have? What has Klopp ever done? Honestly, the state of it. Well done on 80k. Thank you, Tom. Appreciate it. Ball into the box. Headed away by Fulham. Just over 5 minutes to go here in the first half. The frustration levels continue as our search for a home goal, a home in the Premier League for 10 hours or something from open play. More now, 10.5 hours continues. Jota. No, I can't explain what I'm leaving again, mate. I've explained it 3 times, and it's also a video last night for anyone to go and watch. I'm not going back over it because it takes away from my enjoyment of the time I have left here, mate, and I want to enjoy it. So I'm not being rude. I just want to look for positives, mate, and I want to enjoy myself. 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes in the first half. Do I like Bruno Fernandes? I don't like him because he's a United player, but do I rate him? Absolutely. Come on, boys. 5 minutes to go. Let's get something. Come on. Ball breaks. Worked out right hand side. Fulham again have it with Lookman. He's quality, isn't he? He really has sparked on this year. Like, just looks like a young man full of confidence. Ball inside. Lookman goes down off the ball. Referee blows back up for a foul from Jota on Lamina, which was a foul. No arguments about that. Lamina's down. Jota picks himself up a yellow card. You got to be fair. Mariner gave a yellow card to a Fulham player for something similar down the other end. So, you know, we often just ask for consistency from players, and we got consistency there. Look, it was a snidey little challenge. So there's a free kick here. Diogo Jota in the book. Free kick to Fulham. Left hand side. You're right, it is Kevin Friend. I always get him and Andre Mariner mixed up. Always. I don't know why, but you are right. It is Kevin Friend. I always get them mixed. Is it him or Andre Mariner? See, I'm even confusing myself now, fella. It is Kevin Friend, you're right. It is Kevin Friend. Fulham float in a free kick to the back post. Comes to nothing, it's a goal kick. I always get the two of them mixed up. Always. Ashley, thank you for the super chat, my man. Gini Wijnaldum. Ball across now, right hand side. Phillips. To Nico. Shaqiri. Well done, Shaq. Good strength. Tries the ball for Salah. Again, it just wasn't on. Fulham have it left hand side. 2 minutes to go in the first half here at Anfield, folks. Still scoreless. The Reds' search for an open play home goal continues. Fulham have it now left hand side. They get bodies in the box. Paul's pulled across all the way to the far post. Cross comes in. It's blocked by James Milner. It'll go behind for another Fulham corner. 2 minutes to go. Come on, boys. At least we have better options from the bench today, by the way. So there is that. Corner comes in from Fulham right hand side. It's headed away by Liverpool. Drops to the edge of the box though. Good pressure from Salah. Forces Fulham back. They work it back out right hand side. Shaqiri comes across. Again, it's another cheap free kick we're giving away. Shaqiri's protesting his innocence. Referee looked like he wasn't 100% convinced, but eventually blows his whistle for a foul by Shaqiri and Cavaliero. Let's have a look. No, it's a foul. There's no problem with that. That's a foul. Shaqiri missed the ball, got his shin. That's a foul. Another chance for Fulham to get a ball into the box here. Cross comes in. Well done. Robbo headed away. Salah dithering on the edge of the box and Fulham are 1-0 up. Fuck's sake, Mo. Fuck's sake, Mo! Dithering on the edge of your own penalty area. Fucking hell, man. Tries to control it on the edge of his own penalty area rather than just hoofing it away. Fulham player comes in on the blind side. Gets a touch. Strike, bottom corner, and Fulham's 1-0 down. That's just inexcusable, Mo. I'm sorry, that is nonsense. Not good enough, Mo. Not good enough. Not good enough. Fucking hell. Jesus Christ. We're just our own worst enemies again. Good finish. Rocket of a shot. Past Allison. Nothing he can do about it. Again, another poxy soft free kick that we gave away, like I've spoken about many times. Needless. Then Salah decides he's going to start playing keepy-uppies on the edge of his own box, rather than just hoofing it away, and Fulham go into half-time with a 1-0 lead, and it's all to do for us in the second half yet again, because of our own stupidity, dithering around, not concentrating, Salah thinking he has more time than he does. You're on the edge of your own box, Mo. Just hook the damn ball away, fella. Fucking hell. We've almost had the 1 minute of additional time. Oh, that's just fuck's sake. I mean, you moan about getting taken off in the last game, and then in this game, you go and cost us a goal by fucking dicking around on the edge of the box. Oh, I don't know. I'm trying to bite my tongue, but I'm absolutely fuming right now. Oh, fucking hell. Great finish from Fulham, by the way. Got to give the fella credit for the strike. It's 1-0, half time. Let's have a chat. Let me just change the score, sorry. It's pathetic from us again. outplayed, outfought at times by Fulham, out-taught. And then Mohamed Salah. Let's go back to the root source. Shaqiri gives away a silly free kick in a position where, you know, we've been hurt before. So the free kick comes in. It's clear to the edge of the box. Salah then tries to start doing fucking keepy uppies on the edge of his own box rather than just hooking it away. Fulham player cleverly comes in, nicks it off Salah, fires an early strike right into the corner past Alisson. Great strike, nothing Alisson can do about it. And we're 1-0 down, and yet again we are the downfall of ourselves. 45 minutes left to go, but look, I'll never give up believing, of course, but the search for a goal continues. And as things stand, with 45 to go, albeit, we are staring down the barrel of a 6th home defeat in a row in the Premier League. I don't know, folks. Right, let's see how you guys are feeling. Honestly, I feel bad for this guy now. I'm a Chelsea fan. Mate, look, I have to take it on the chin, Will. When we were doing well, I celebrated and enjoyed all those moments. And when we're going bad, you know, that's part of being a football fan, isn't it? You know, you take the rough with the smooth. But what pisses me off is I've no problem conceding to a good goal from an opposition team. I've no problem conceding when it's a great strike. And I've no problem praising the attacking sides. But what I do have a problem with is us constantly being the downfall of ourselves. Look at the Chelsea goal. We gave the ball away when Bobby tried this stupid little chip in. Now, from that point on, Chelsea's build-up play and finish from Mason Mount was exquisite. You don't take away from that. Today, we get a corner, we clear a corner out, it comes in, breaks to the edge of the box. Most people just hook that ball away over the shoulder. Just stick their left foot through it and hook it back over the shoulder, out for a throw or back up pitch. But Mohamed Salah, for some reason, decides to start trying to bring the ball under control on the edge of the box. Fulham player spotted it, gave him no time, burst in, nicked the ball off him fairly, and then fires a cracking shot into the corner. And once again, we are our own worst enemies, and we're staring down the barrel of another defeat so far because of ourselves. Nobody else to blame. Can't blame refereeing decisions, can't blame VAR, can't blame anything. We're our own worst enemies yet again there for that goal. And that's the truth. That's the truth of it. Like, you know, entirely avoidable. Entirely avoidable. Shambles is probably right on, but there's been some good moments in that first half. Some stuff I think we can build on for the second half. Again, we'll have a little look at the bench, will we, for just a reminder who's available to Kloppo. So this is what we have on the bench. Never mind Adrian. We've got Fabinho, Thiago, Mane, Chamberlain, Curtis Jones, Tsimikas, Origi and Trent. So they're the options that the gaffer has at his disposal from the bench if he wants to try and really... And look, why not go for it? Do you know what I mean? What at this point, just go all out. Go balls out attack. It's as simple as that. We're not going to defend our way back into this game. The only way we're getting back into it is to pin Fulham in. Maybe allow them the opportunity to counter-attack, but we got to go for it. What have we got to lose at this point? It's either keep winning or, you know, hope by some miracle we can win the Champions League. And there's some damn good teams left in far better form than us in the Champions League. So at this point, we've just got to roll the dice and go for it. Just get every attacking player at our disposal onto that pitch. Get Fabinho into midfield. Keep the thing moving. Get Thiago up on the front foot a bit more. Get Sadio Mane on there. And just go balls out, because we have nothing left to lose. We're already 1-0 down. We've already lost 5 league games at home for the first time in our club's history. And now we're on for 6. So just go for it. You with me on that? Just go for it, lads. Just go balls out and go for it. I'm not dealing with any of the trolling comments. I'll happily have anything productive that people want to ask or talk about, but I'm not dealing with all the anti-Klopp stuff because I couldn't be arsed, to be honest. The only good thing about this season is Stevie win the league for Rangers, and let's just hope we get lucky in the Champions League. Another super chat I missed. Let me just get to a few more of these. Sorry. I'm blue dabba-dee dabba-die. I love that name, man. Shows what kind of person you are. Fair and equal, not like some other fans that switch sides when the team loses, wins. Should have kept Minamino. I don't disagree with you on the Minamino thing, man. It would have given us another dimension. But again, thank you for the kind words, mate. Bradley, how are you, my friend? Said, simply not good enough. No excuses. This system of play, style and player performance has got us into this mess. Up to them to get us out of it. Fair points again, Bradley. Fair points. Yeah, look, it's I don't even know what to say. Like, I don't have a magic answer here. All I can say is, why not go balls out and attack? Why not just roll the dice and just go 100% attack in the second half? Just never mind this defensive nonsense. Just go for it. Go for it. Go for it. Go for it. Because we've nothing left to lose at this point. Sorry, I'm trying to read the comments, but it's going quick, so I'm going to stop and read a few of them. K. Craig, I think Naby's done more in this first half than Thiago the whole season. Look, I'm a huge fan of Naby, mate. I've always said that. I love what Naby brings to the team. Salah out, Mbappe in. You know, we're not going to get Mbappe, mate, without Champions League football. This is definitely turned into the worst title defence. It's a shambolic title defence. I can't argue with that. Look, there are mitigating circumstances that I could pitch, but at the same time, there are basics that we're not doing, and there is fight that isn't there. So it is a fair comment. It's a shambolic title defence, and I'm not going to be the fan that hides behind injuries, because we have enough quality in this squad to be putting up a far better fight than we are doing. So, you know, it is part of it, but I'm not hiding behind that. This is just not good enough from a group of players that are, I've said it a long time, living off too many reputations and not delivering. And that's why I want us to be ruthless. Football's a ruthless business. If you go through an entire season getting basically half-arsed performances from some players, the manager shouldn't stick for that. And I'm behind the manager 100%. I want to get to, I think I missed the super chat, 1 second. How long do you think Klopp till Klopp goes? This isn't Klopp's fault. In my eyes, now he's made mistakes, don't get me wrong. I'm not an idiot that thinks the manager is infallible. But at the same time, he can only try combinations of players in systems. And if they're not putting the graft in, if they're not creating, he can't do everything for them. So here's where I am. I'm at the point where, let's see what happens this season. All we can do is go one game at a time. But in the summer, that man needs to be vicious, and that man needs to move on. Anybody who he does not think is living up to the high standards that he and that team have set, and they need to be ruthlessly moved on. You don't live off reputations at any football club. You win stuff with hunger, you win stuff with desire, and Manchester City came back roaring this season after having the title taken away from them last year by us. And this group have won things, but that hunger, that desire, that mentality is gone, and we can't just sit here and say it's because of Virgil van Dijk. We can't do that. That's disingenuous. These players should be performing better than they are, and I'm not laying all the blame at the manager. Some of it, yeah, I understand, some selections, some changes, but for me, he deserves the opportunity to build his second team, and I hope he gets supported, and I hope that he is goddamn ruthless in the summer, because I'm sick of seeing too many of these lads living off reputation and not delivering. That's my honest take on it. I'll always give you my brutal honesty, folks, you know that. Sorry, you want to get through more of your comments? Shaqiri needs to go. I have been saying for the longest time that Shaqiri is nowhere near good enough to play for Liverpool. And all I've been met with from many Liverpool fans is Shaqiri's class, Shaqiri's wank. Let's be honest about it. He floats around, plays one good ball every 6 weeks and does very little else. Full of energy, but that's it. Let's be honest about it. He's not good enough. Origi's not good enough. Matip's made a candy floss. At least one of our front three need to go because they're just living off reputation. Other players around the fringe of the squads need to be moved on. Genie's going to go. I'd get rid of Oxlade-Chamberlain. But, you know, this is me playing fantasy manager. Right, some more super chats to get through. I'm not crying, man. That's one thing I'm not going to do. Any fan that comes in here, and obviously you're just another half-arse troll, but I'm honest, man. I don't cry. I give my opinion, and I call it as I see it. And I'm very fair in my assessments. We've been crap. We don't deserve to win. That's as simple as that. But these are my opinions. If you don't like my opinions, of course, you can feel free to fuck off elsewhere and go and have a pop with someone else. But these are my views. And I've never held back on my views. I've always been honest in them. Right, let me get through. Have I done that one? Shaqiri and Milner are not Champions League and Premier League winner quality. Milner was, let's be fair. Jimmy Milner played a massive part in us winning that Champions League. But his days and legs and ability is waning. I will agree on that one. That's got in twice, mate. I don't know if you meant to put that in twice or if it's just mirrored on our side twice. What else have we got? Again, I'm just not going to even read out any of the trolling stuff, so I'm here to... I'll have the banter, by the way. No problem with the banter, but there's some stuff in the chat that's just silly. Surely Liverpool comes back. Again, man, I just want to see us... And people calling us Banter FC, I think that's a fair comment at this point, to be fair. I mean, I'd be calling United the same in this position, or Arsenal, or... and look, yeah, we're shit. I could take that. No problem with that. But I'm looking for genuine conversation, I suppose, at this point about how we can get out of this. Brian Henry, thank you for the super chat, and said, I'm a Spurs fan and know you Liverpool fans are going through. Klopp, like Mourinho, has relied on what's happened in the past and not right now. It's a fair point, Brian, particularly of players and reputations. And look, Klopp has been stubborn. I mean, I'll be the first one to admit that. He's been stubborn in his decision making. He's been wrong in his substitutions at times, particularly how late he leaves them. Milner's living on reputation. I don't entirely disagree with you on that, mate. What I've always said about Jimmy Milner is, and I want to say your name again because it makes me laugh. I'm blue, dabba dee dabba die. What I always say about Milner is, he's a great man to bring on to see out a game. He's a great man to close it out. You know, tell players what to do, buy you a cheap free kick, kill the clock, run it down. But he's not someone to change a game. That's one thing I've always said about Milner. And Klopp loves him. And he loves him because he's a good influence around the dressing room. But, like you've said, he's not up to it to be in that midfield. Look, I'm going to be brave here. And I'm going to say, if I'm Klopp, I'm rolling the dice hugely. I'm putting Jones on. I'm putting Mane on. And I'm putting Thiago on. And that's what I'm doing at half time right now, if I'm the manager. Because it's balls out attack or face down the barrel of a six. A draw is no good to us. A draw isn't worth a shit. We need to go out and beat Fulham. So we 45 minutes to put the ball in the net twice and not concede. So let's go balls out attack and let's give it a bash. That's where I am. Does it come down to injuries or lack of improvement in the squad? It comes down to a lot of things. It comes down to some injuries. It comes down to players living off reputation. It comes down to some stubbornness from the manager. It comes down to some mental tiredness. It comes down to the same words from the gaffer not having the same impact as they did in the first year or two, which is why I want us to freshen it up a bit and bring in 2 or 3 new, young, hungry bodies that will run themselves into the ground for the gaffer. I'm not turning on the manager. But I will call him on the stuff I don't agree with. But I'm not a Klopp out person by any stretch. We are not too far off the second half here, folks, starting. Again, please do keep hitting that subscribe button. Drop a like on the video. We're closing in on 81k, which will be 19 to go to hit that 100,000 and get Connor that YouTube silver play button. So please do keep hitting that subscribe button, folks. I will get the second half ready to get underway here. And, you know, Salah knows he done fucked up. Now it's up to him to put in a shift in the second half and get that goal back. And it doesn't look like we've seen any changes from the gaffer, which again pisses me off because he seems to be putting too much trust in the same players that keep letting him down. Even when he's made the changes, they've still let him down. So let's see how we get on. 45 minutes to go. I want balls out attack. We're underway in the second half. Ball back to Phillips. Phillips pumps it out left hand side. Ball's up in the air. Caden nods it down. It's hooked up in the air again by Fulham. And they launch it long. Reece Williams lets it go out for a throw in. Come on, the lads. Again, folks, please do keep hitting that subscribe button. Drop a like on the video. Keep your comments coming in as well. I'll have a post-match show coming up. It'll be a quick one, about 15 minutes after the game. And then I'll be heading over to our other channel, Mundo Sporto, for the Manchester Derby. So I hope you can join me over there for that. Nico Williams now. Turns one way, then the other. Gives it to Shaqiri. Ball back to Nat Phillips. I'm a bit perplexed that we're still seeing the same 11 for the second half. Like, I don't get why we don't. Like, one thing I've always admired about Mourinho, and there isn't much, but one thing is he has the balls at half time to go, nah, that being shit, you're off, we're changing this up and we're attacking. And that's what I hoped at half time. I'd hoped to have seen that from our manager, but again, faith has been shown in the same 11. Foul there. Diogo Jota pulled back. That'll be a yellow card for Lamina and a free kick for Liverpool. Yeah, the chair is real, mate. Listen. And look, if I move, you can see the liver bird and my surname. It's a real chair. It's my pride and joy. I love it. Milner. Across to Reece Williams. Diogo Jota, who passes it straight to a Fulham player, and then he plays it out of Jota. It'll be a throw into Fulham. Oh, lads, this is not great. Come on. So used to us losing. Yeah, Caitlin, how weird is that to say? That it's almost numb at this point. Well, it hurts, like, but there's only so many times you can feel the same pain. Milner's won it back. Ball played infield to Shaqiri. Shaqiri, a ball up the line to Jota. Jota tries a ball in behind to Salah. Salah's forced wide, tries a strike. It's blocked. It was never going anywhere anyway, but we have it left side with Robbo. Robbo, back inside to Gini Wijnaldum. Milner. Milner rolls the ball across now right hand side to Nat Phillips. Phillips out further right to Nico. Nico goes round the outside. Cross in. Strike! Oh! Oh my god, that was a world-class save from Areola. I thought that was top bins. It was a great cross from Nico. I think it was Diogo Jota with the volley, but what a save that is from Areola. Oh, what a strike as well. I want to see a replay of it, but, you know, credit the keeper and credit Nico and I think Jota. That was a chance. Second ball came and Salah couldn't get the header, but I'm sure we'll see a replay of it in a minute. But what a save from Areola. Keita. Salah now out of the box. Rolls it back out right hand side. Cross comes in. It's blocked. Nico appeals for a penalty, which we're never getting. Ball's put in again. It's cleared. Robbie G, thank you so much for the very kind super chat, mate. Or super sticker, I should say. That is very, very kind of you indeed. Let me get our little dancing dude out for your kindness. Fulham now going down the other end and we clear it. There's a little dance for you, mate. There's Nulan Voider having a little buggy for you, Robbie. That's so kind of you, man. Allison comes out and claims the ball. He rolls it out to Shaqiri. Come on, lads. Still haven't seen a replay of that chance, by the way, because the game's been end-to-end here. Shaqiri now. Ball back inside to Gini Wijnaldum. James Milner out left-hand side. Little 1-2. Gives it to Keita. Keita now. Across to Gini. Shaqiri. Goes out right-hand side to Nico. Go on, man. Take him. Nico tries across. Goes out. It'll be a Liverpool ball. I think it's a throw-in. I'm not sure if it went for a corner or a throw, and I think it's a throw in. Here's that opportunity from earlier. Nico fires in a great cross. Oh, it's a shot of fires, great volley, and look, credit to Areola, gets up and then gets the second ball away as well. You got to give the goalkeeper massive credit. It was a great save. Pack of kills on me, pal. Thank you, Peter. You're a gent. And I promise you, I don't take any money from the channel, mate, as I've said before, but I'll make Connor buy me a pack of kills for that. Actually, I'll probably get 2 for that, mate. But thank you. How did you design your background? We have various ones, buddy. This particular one was designed by Drawdy, a friend from the United Stand. He did that for us. But, you know, we've got different ones that Connor designs. I'm not talented, mate, in any way with regards to the graphic designer at, and I'm just a tits and ass here on the channel. But yeah, no, Connor and Drawdy, mate, you know, they do all the design work. Well, Drawdy's done that one thing for us, which is amazing. But yeah, Connor does all the other design work. I've no gift when it comes to stuff like that. 5 minutes to go. A tip for your dancing buddy. Thank you. What's his name? Is it Dancing P? Is that the guy from The Simpsons? Don't put another quarter in him. He'll be dancing for hours. Craigie, you sure Arsenal won't finish higher? Can I plead the fifth on that one, mate, at this moment in time? Zane, thank you, mate, for the super chat. Ball over the top. Get in behind Diogo. Go on. Just true. I think you've got a typo, mate. You've put 1 next to Fulham, which implies that Liverpool are losing to relegation fodder. That's banter. That's banter I appreciate, Fizz. That's banter. I respect a bit of banter, mate. Well played. I wish the one was the wrong way around, my man. But, yeah, unfortunately. Look, I'm laughing, but I'm inside. I'm fucking dying here, mate. At this losing again, but I keep believing. I'm holding out belief again, but yeah, that was class, mate. Well played. Anyone wants a troll? That's a trolling comment. I appreciate a good troll, and that man played a blinder there, so I tip my hat to you, sir. And I mean trolling in a kind way there. It's just banter. I love it. Well played. I hate the score though, so fuck you on that one. Phillips, Milner, Salah. Go on, boys. Shaqiri. Genie, ball out left hand side, cross in, Areola gets a touch, Nico lets that go out and it'll be a corner to the Reds. I want to just make sure I haven't missed any of these super chats. Hang on. No, done that one, done that one, done that one, done that one, done that one. Grand. Again, folks, please do keep hitting that subscribe button. We're heading towards 81k now. We'd love to do that with your help. That's another shy corner and it goes straight behind for a goal kick. Roy Kloppo, Miel Mucker. It's time to look at the bench here, mate, and go even, you know, more balls deeper into attack here, my man. Get Sadio up. Rabadan said, it's kind of impressive how steep our fall has been. We went from, mate, being 5 points clear at the top of the league, if my memory serves me right, in December time, to absolute capitulation through January, February, and now into March, man. You honestly couldn't make it up, like. It has been beyond disbelief, honestly. Jota's back, though, so I'm a bit more confident. Milner. Little ball. Again, we try these little fucking over-the-top balls that never work out and we don't seem to learn our lessons. Fulham now on the break. Ball in left-hand channel to Lookman. Lookman goes around the outside of Phillips, who does well, gets a block in, and that'll be a corner to Fulham. And what does the gaffer have to do to just roll the dice and just go on attack, attack, attack? Stop placing trust in a system that hasn't worked for us yet in the game and just go all out. Get Fabinho on to anchor the midfield and just get Mane on. Get Thiago on the front foot and just go attack. Just try pin them in and create in and around the box. Have shots from distance. Just mix it up. Corner comes in. It's an awful corner to go straight out for a goal kick. What's my prediction for the Manchester Derby? I have a feeling that with the form City are in, they'll win it, but United could get a draw over it. You're crying, shut up. I'm absolutely not crying, Luke, you little bitch. But, you know, if you think this is me crying, mate, this is actually a calm me. Fucking hell, Phillips leaving it short. Milner. Keita. To Shaqiri. Out to Nico Williams. Nico ball across. Again, it's defended well by Fulham and it goes behind for another corner. Craig, you need to stop defending us. I've been critical, mate, where I feel that I need to be critical. I'm trying to give a balanced view. I'm not just going to start throwing everybody under the bus. Because, you know, there are some people at fault, yeah, for sure. But, I mean, yeah, I get where you're coming from. I'm just always an eternal optimist deep down. Corner in right on top of Areola. It's a foul. Kevin Friend signals to free out to Fulham. But I get where you're coming from. Am I from Merseyside? Yeah, mate. Look, can you not hear from my thick Scouse accent? Born and bred in Liverpool for me, mate. Definitely. 100%. Now, bring the xenophobic comment on next, because that's where you're going with that, isn't it, pal? We all know. Yeah, we know. You've put the comment in a few times, mate. You're a xenophobic prick. We get it. Come on. So, this is the part of the gaffer that I do take umbrage with. Is that the word? He leaves it too long. He trusts these lads too long. We need to... A draw's no good to us in this. We need to win it. So, you know, be ruthless. Get the changes on. Get Milner off the pitch, who, as people have said, doesn't offer anything in addition going forward. We don't need a holding midfielder now. We don't need someone there breaking up midfield play. We need somebody to get the ball ticking, moving quickly. Salah, Shaqiri. Out to Gini. Back to Jota. He tries a cross. It's deflected off a Fulham player. Of course, Salah misses out the header. Milner has it now. Nico tries a little 1-2, but Fulham get it and play it out. Welly and Robbo. Robbo fires across the ball. Again, it's cleared by Fulham. We have it back though with Shaqiri. Shaqiri switches it out right hand side to Nico Williams. Nico has a strike and Areola touches it over. At least he had a crack. Or did he not get a touch on it? I thought the keeper got a touch on it, but at least Nico had the balls to have a crack. No, I think the keeper pulled his hand away, actually. Love you, Craig, but it's a horror show on the pitch. Can't disagree, man. Mane's coming on, by the way. He's stripped off now and getting ready to come on. I don't know why you're showing them the piece of paper format with instructions. It should say one word, goal. That's all it needs to say. Ball, net, you. That's what the instruction should be. See that round thing out there? Stick it between the posts, mate. Allison fires it out left hand side. It's up in the air. Fulham again win it in midfield. Now, what I'm intrigued to see here is who the hell he takes off. It's Milner or Shaqiri for me. That has to be one of the changes he makes. Milner's after getting dispossessed there in midfield again, but Nico bails him out with a good tackle. Phillips does well, rolls it across to Robbo. Ball up the line. Jota around the outside. Back into Gini. Gini switches play across right hand side to Nico Williams. Nico fires it out off Fulham player. It'll be a throw in. Will we see the change now? Or are we still drawing Sadio Mane a map of how to put the ball in the goal? Phillips. Keita. Back out to Nico. Nico fires in a low cross. He'll get a second chance at it. Back to Phillips. Milner again. Fuck off, Jimmy. That's twice in 2 passes you've been intercepted. And now Lookman's on the gallop left side. Lookman. Strike wide. Jimmy Milner's fault. Get him off the fucking pitch. Get him off. He's a fucking liability. Get him off. I'm sick of this shit. That's twice in 2 minutes his lazy passing has given the ball away. The man's done. Love him, legend, but get him off the pitch. He's done. Jimmy's job is over. Get him off. I swear to God, if he's not taking off him or Shaqiri, I've given up. That was absolute lazy dog shit from James Milner. Fucking simple pass. He's supposed to be on there to be the calming presence, to talk these lads through the game. And again, two passes in a row, intercepted, gives the ball away and we nearly concede. I'm sick of this shit. It's time to just call a spade a spade. He's not good enough anymore. Get him off. Fulham player down now, Lamina. I mean, I'm right, yeah? I am right on this, like. I'm as much a Jimmy Milner fan for seeing out games as anyone else, but when you have him starting in midfield, he's taken off Gini Wijnaldum. He's taken off Gini. Look, Gini has had a lot of minutes, so at least he's going and bringing an attacker on for a midfielder. There is that, but yet James Milner's still out there on the pitch. I don't know, man. I reckon Klopp should arrange a friendly against 2015 Liverpool, boost the team morale. A thunder cunt is coming soon here, keep the faith. Always trying to keep the faith, Sam, my man. I'm just baffled with some of his changes. Like, Milner's been horrendous and he's still out there on the pitch. Not saying Gini's let's set the world alight. Here we go, Fulham again on the attack now. Left hand side, cross, deflection. Naby Keita hooks it away. Second ball breaks to Fulham. And what's the sorry one change, by the way, again? We need to change it up massively. Get a lot of it. Get every attacking player possible except Divock Origi out there on the pitch. And Fabinho into midfield. So, I don't know. I don't know. I'm baffled that Milner's still been on the pitch. Free kick to Fulham. Another stupid free kick in a similar position to where we conceded from in the first half. Again, completely needless and unnecessary. And who is it? It's Jimmy fucking Milner. Now he's just giving away dodgy free kicks, allowing Fulham to get crosses in. I don't give a shit what any super fans out there say. Jimmy Milner has been dog shit today, and Jimmy Milner has caused us so many issues in that midfield. You can't live off your reputation. You're only as good as your last game. And he's been awful. And there's another option, another stupid free kick given away. Fucking hell. Oh look, Shaqiri's our one-man wall. You might as well have just fucking left the blades of grass there. Ball in. It's headed away. Jota now picks it up left hand side. Respect Milner. I've literally said I've nothing but respect for Milner, but he's been shit. Milner's the man you bring on to see out games, to kill the clock, to slow things down, not when you're chasing goals at home. Ian said, from an outside point of view, I honestly can't see why you don't take Milner off there. Gini is more attacking intent. Completely agree. Completely agree. Look, he's just turning side to side here now and playing a sideways pass again to Reece Williams. We don't need somebody in the 6 now, and if we do, we've got a far better number 6 sitting on the bench there in Fabinho that we can bring on, who can actually look forward as well. Phillips. 26 minutes to go. Please do keep hitting that subscribe button, folks, if you're enjoying the channel. We've got, what, less than 150 to go until we hit 81k. Camera's even panning to James Milner. That tells you everything you need to know, like, as if, like, even Sky are shocked that he's still on the pitch. $25 to go. Still not looking any more like scoring. And a draw's no good to us either. And yet we still have attacking talent sitting on the bench. I'm baffled. Baffled. Keita. Sadio. Sadio runs into a Fulham player and it goes out for Liverpool throw in. Robbo takes it quickly. Keita. Again with a hopeful pot. Mohamed Salah's not Peter Crouch. Why do we try these high crosses in? We have small pacey forwards. Play the ball on the deck. Get to the byline. Pull it to the edge of the box. Look for a third man run. Try and do something that isn't a lazy, half-arsed pump into the box. Oh. Shaqiri with the corner now. He gives the signal. Cross comes in. Drops. We can't even... Two of our players there. The ball drops to them and they both swing and hit thin air. Even when we fall for us in the 6-yard box, we still can't do anything. Well done, Robbo, for coming across and snuffing out the counter-attack. Corner comes in. It drops to two of our players inside the 6-yard box. And between them both, it's a swing and a miss. Come on, boys. Ruben Loftus-Cheek about to come on now for Fulham to replace Josh Maha, excuse me, I'm not sure how I'm supposed to pronounce that. Fangio or Fangio, do you care to elaborate on everything is for the money, lads? Trust me. Do you want to elaborate on that a little bit, pal? Because if it's a dig at me, happy to answer it. If it's a dig at the owners, I'd genuinely love to know where you're going with that comment. Ball out left side now to Diogo Jota. Jota fires a cross into nobody and it goes straight behind for a Fulham goal kick. How am I doing today, Tom? I've had better days, mate. I won't lie to you. Just come for the United stand to pop in. Thank you, man. Appreciate you dropping in. I hope you see this, but I can't believe that changed. Totally agree with Milner. This Liverpool team is killing me. The wife and kids are United fans, and living in Manchester makes it worse. Jeez, that must be tough for you, Danny, at the minute, man. I feel your pain. No, I'm not Klopp out, and I won't be Klopp out for anyone else. That it's 4-4 tunes. I love 4-4 tunes. One of my favourite things on Twitter, mate. Absolutely love it. And, you know, would love to have a little guest appearance on there at some point. I'm still waiting for this gentleman to come back with his comment, by the way. Fulham have it now, right hand channel. Milner tries a long ball down the top, looking for a Jota, but it's easily intercepted. Again, too easy to defend against. You've seen fake scores get you booted out, mate. So sorry, but that's you gone. Phillips to Milner. 100 to go till we hit 81k, folks. Thank you for that. Jota slips the ball down the line to Mo. Go on, Mo. Go on, fella. Turns back into traffic. Keita. Ball into the box. Header. Oh, hits the post. Oh, hits the post. No. Oh, fuck. And then Fulham with a great defensive header again. Oh, that was close. I'm still trying to find that lad's second comment, but I can't see it, so I'm just going to give up waiting for him. Oh, header across. Oh, hits the post and drops out. The pain. Corner in for Milner. Doesn't even beat the first man. Just sums up Milner's day. But yeah, he's still on the goddamn pitch. How can he defend this? How can the manager look at James Milner, see this awful performance, and still have him out there? I'm absolutely perplexed at this, folks. No, I wouldn't reckon Steven Gerrard to do better than Klopp, mate. Klopp deserves a chance to build a second team. He deserves a big summer and he deserves to clear out whoever he wants to clear out. I'm behind the manager. I'm frustrated at a lot of this decision making. He's putting his trust in too many people that have let him down, but I still think he's the man to go bring us forward. Nico Williams, ball back. Shaqiri, strike. Oh! Half yard wide again. The wait continues. And yet, look, we're still sitting here. Just over 18 to go and we've made one damn change. And we're still losing. And yet, why is fucking Milner on the pitch? And I don't just mean that because he's having a bad game. I mean, we don't need a 6. We need people to get on the front foot. Empty the bench of any attacking talent that's left with the 2 changes we have. Keita. Cross to Reece Williams. Milner again to Shaqiri. They're the changes I'd make, by the way. I'd get Shaqiri off, Milner off, and I'd bring on probably Fabinho and Thiago. I know Fabinho is a 6, but at least he's a real 6 with a forward-looking pass. No Europa League. I'd actually prefer that, to be honest, mate, if I'm no joking. I prefer no Europa League than Europa League. Milner. Ball to Jota. Jota now. Moves to that left side. Mane turns back into traffic. Rolls it across a bit far for Nico Williams, who keeps it in right hand side. Nico goes back. Milner plays the ball into Salah. Salah back out to Nico Williams. Cross comes in. It's again absolutely appalling, and it's blocked by the first Fulham defender, and they clear their lines. And yet Jimmy Milner's still out there on the pitch. 17 to go. Salah. Keita tries to slip a ball through. Fulham have it back and they now try to counter attack. Ruben Loftus-Cheek. He's got options to his left. He plays it out. Ball down the line again for Lookman. He keeps it in that left channel. Don't foul him, Nico. The last thing we need is more cheap free kick given away, mate. If that went out of play, that should be a goal kick. It is a goal kick. How is he not making the change? Make the changes, man. Come on. What are you waiting for? Fucking losing 1-0 at home to Fulham. No disrespect there, but we're still, persistent with the same fucking nonsense that we've seen over and over again. Milner on there doing sweet Fanny Adams. Oh, this is just madness. Trent's about to come on. Understand that. That'll push him further up on the... Like, you better not be bringing Nico off. If you got to bring Trent on, bring him on as an attacking midfielder and get Shaqiri off. Ball across now to Phillips. Phillips down the line to Nico. Back to Phillips. Milner. Reece Williams. James Milner. Ball out right hand side to Nico. Runs straight into a group of players and Fulham have it back. Is this what it feels like to be an Arsenal fan, by the way? It's not a nice feeling. Fucking hell. 15 minutes to go and we're still trailing at home. What is this now? 11 and a bit hours without an open goal at home in the Premier League. On the road to... And he's taken off Nico for Trent, so fucking right back for a right back. That'll save it all, Clappo. That'll do it, mate. That's what we need. A right back for another right back. And Fabinho's on for Milner. Hallelujah. And Trent gets the armband. You love to see it. Right, here we go. Fabinho's on now. Get on the front foot, Fabinho. Here we go. Jota tries a little ball back inside. It goes behind for a corner. Come on, boys. Come on. Trent's on now. Fabinho's on now. Milner's off. We're not handicapped anymore. We're having Milner doing nothing in midfield. Corner here. Trent to take it. Ball in. It's cleared away by Fulham. Drops. It's an awful attempt by Keita. Goes behind for a goal kick. Come on, boys. Even a draw is not good enough, to be honest with you. It stops the rot of home losses if we can grab one ball. We need the 3 points. I said it at the start. We're going to finish mid-table as things stand. Love Klopp, but Stevie Wonder could make better subs. I kind of agree with you on a lot of that, mate. To be fair, I love the manager very, very much as well. But I am baffled by his stubbornness at times. Fulham go back to Areola. Pressure comes on. He puts his foot through it, launches it long. 4,300 people in the chat now, folks. Thank you for being with us. I know a lot of you are probably here to enjoy Liverpool losing, which sucks for me. But, you know, if you want to help us out on the road to 100k, please do hit that subscribe button. Drop a like on the video as well. Oh, come on, boys. Give us something to cheer about. It's been a fucking tough 6 games at home. Throw in taken. Williams. Arsenal fan here. At least you've won the league last year. It's worse for us. Absolute capitulation every week. I feel your pain, man. Honestly, I was joking with the Arsenal comment earlier on, but yeah, no, I feel your pain. But at least you had that long period of, you know, title wins under Wenger and, you know, a lot of trophies. For us, 1 title and then this attempt at a defence is just not. It's yeah. You know where I'm coming from. Trent, Shaqiri, Phillips, Keita. Keita out right hand side. Phillips. Is there anything to be said for another mass? Anything. Ball between the line to Shaqiri. Shaqiri pulls it out right hand side. Trent. There's that cross. You know the one we love so much. The waist high cross into absolutely nobody except the Fulham defender. Trent again. Cross this time to the far post. Mane heads it down, but he heads it 1 yard ahead of him and it bounces off the ground, and Areola has to actually step forward 3 steps to claim it. That's how nowhere near going on goal that was. It's tough. Did I miss a super chat? No, I've done that one. Originally I'm from Dublin, buddy. Yeah, originally. Don't live there anymore, but yes, I was born and bred in Dublin. Come on, boys. You've 10 minutes here. We haven't even really worked the keeper again. One really good save from Areola from Jota is about the sum of the second half. Come on, boys. Well in Fabinho. Of course, Salah loses a 50-50 again. Put your body on the line, man. Put your fucking self through it. Balls with Alisson now. Inside the final 10 minutes. I didn't miss the super chat, mate. I read it. Chelsea fan here. Huge fan of all the work you do. Thank you, pal. Really appreciate your kindness. So, yeah. Enjoy me till June, mate. Genuinely fear how such a low finish will affect Liverpool. Lower prize money, no Europe, gonna make it so hard to attract the players. We need a fair comment again. Yeah, I don't know. Trent cross in, far too close to Areola, who that's meat and drink to him. Claims it and goes to ground. It's heartbreaking, folks, isn't it? There's only so much disappointment you can feel and so much anger that you can talk through, but these lads ought to be ashamed of themselves for what they've done. They've ruined their own reputations at this point, as well. Ball out right side to Trent, down the line. Ball goes out, it'll be a throw in. Keita takes it. So Fulham are making a substitution, so the ref has called it back. Please do keep hitting that subscribe button, folks. Really close to 81k. My goal is to get Connor that 100k YouTube silver play button before the season ends. So if you can help us by hitting that subscribe button, it will mean the world, I promise you. Oh, 8 to go. Mark Lilly, how are you, fella? Welcome in. I haven't even got a chance to break out a Ric Flair because there hasn't been one moment that deserves Ric Flair-dom. Robbo. Jota. Fabinho. Back across to Phillips. Trent. Phillips. It's lovely, lads. Play all these 1-2s all day. We're still not going in the right direction. Fabinho. Trent, Shaqiri, Fabinho, Shaqiri, Trent, up the line to Salah, who's out-muscled yet again. Fuck off. That's every time the man's been out-muscled in this game. Even on the edge of his own box when he cost us the first goal. Every time he's been in possession, he's either pulled out of a 50-50 because, I don't know if he doesn't have the guts anymore, or he's just been out-muscled. It's been a shocking performance. Corner to Liverpool now, right hand side. He was by far our best player, I thought, against Chelsea, but today he's been, not great. Trent gives the signal, just kick it straight to the Fulham player, mate, and get it over with. Areola punches it away, ball breaks on the edge of the box and Fulham clear it. And rinse and repeat. Where do you reckon Liverpool finish the season realistically? Hopefully outside. If we don't get top 4, which of course we ain't going to at this point, as far outside the Europa League places as fucking humanly possible, thanks. Because I know people say Europa League's a way back into the Champions League, but so is not having to worry about the Europa League and focusing on the league next season. I know from a content perspective for the lads who'll be at Anfield agenda that that's more content is better, but from a fan perspective, hand on heart, I don't want to be near that competition. Cavallero coming off now to be replaced by Mitrovic with 5 minutes to go. Best player so far, probably Lookman, I would say, for Fulham. Over 700 minutes with a goal from open play. That's embarrassing, isn't it, Dewey, mate? It's embarrassing when you're talking about what we were calling the best front three in the world rightfully over the past few years, or at least in the argument to be the best front three in the world. Now they couldn't hit a banjo with a banjo at this moment in time. Actually, they're not even trying to hit the barn door because they're not even swinging the banjo. Jota's done alright, yeah. Again, coming back from so long. I don't know why the manager's smiling. None of us are fucking smiling, Kloppo. You smile all you want, pal, but none of us are smiling, mate. I promise you that. Four and a half minutes to go. Ball pumped forward. Again, Fulham player gets back and wants it more than we do. It's back with Areola. He puts his foot through it and launches it long. Reece Williams back to Allison. Out to Phillips. Almost the 5,000 live people in the chat. Appreciate you tuning in, folks. Although I'm sure you're probably here to, a lot of you, to enjoy Liverpool losing again. It's soul destroying, but you know, you've got a lot of options and I appreciate you giving us a try. Ball across. Trent pulls it back to Shaqiri. Shaqiri with a little dink out left side looking for Sadio Mane. He brings it down and the offside flag's up. That just about sums it up. Inside I'm smashing loads of stuff and getting loads of satisfaction in my head. Like inside now I'm going around the room here with a baseball bat smashing things and I'm getting some inner peace from that. Where's the passion? If that's from me, Elliot, it's here, mate, but you've got to get something to be passionate about, and we haven't had much to be singing or passionate about here, fella. When I see, you know, Salah being muscled out of it, Milner giving away the ball time and time again, the same stupid crosses from the right hand side that haven't worked out for us for the past 11 hours being played over and over again, no third man runs on the edge of the box, no balls around the corner trying to, you know, break open a defence. The passion goes out the window, mate, when you see the same shit not work over and over again. It's... yeah. The old phrase, same shit, different day, comes to mind. Fabinho. Takeda. To Trent. Cuts it back inside to Fabinho. Don't forget, folks, I'll be giving you a post-match reaction straight after this. And then I'll be heading over to Mundo Sporto, our second channel, to do a watch-along of the Manchester Derby. Hope you can join me over there for that one. There's a link in the description. Again, Keita does well, turns at the edge of the box, but the final ball is cleared too easily by Fulham. And inside the final 2 minutes now at Anfield, and we're staring down the barrel of a 6th defeat at home in the league. Again, another unwanted record for the club. Fabinho, come on, boys. Give us something to cheer about. Shaqiri to Trent. Again, bullshit cross that's blocked and cleared too easily by Fulham. Now they're on the counter attack. Ball slipped into Mitrovic. Mitrovic cuts inside. Fires a strike. Alisson manages to get behind it. Easy enough save for him. Keita takes a free kick quickly, gives it to Fabinho. We're inside the final minute of the 90. Keita out to Trent. He passes it again straight to a Fulham player. Ball out left hand side now. Keita, he fires it straight to a Fulham player. It's back with Jota. He tries to switch across, but again there's a Fulham head there to clear it. Reece Williams. Keita, out left side to Robbo. Corner to Liverpool. 90-minute mark hit. We're just waiting to see what the extra time's going to be from the official. We tried to take it quickly, but there's a Fulham player down with cramp, so we can't do that. Four minutes of additional time added on by the officials. Again, folks, please do keep hitting that subscribe button. Drop a like on the video. I'll be back for a post-match show straight after this, so make sure you've got your notifications turned on. And then I'll be legging it across to Mundo Sporto to do a watch-along of the Manchester Derby. I hope you can join me for that one as well. That's our second channel where we do non-Liverpool games. Corner here. Trent to take it. Gives the signal. Ball in. Areola again comes and gets two strong hands on it. Keita. Trent. We have to go back. Robbo fires the ball in. Again, Fulham deal with it easily enough. Trent. Naby Keita again. Mane. Referee says player got the ball. Fabinho wins it back. Keita into Mane. Again, he tries to turn into traffic. Jota has it back for Liverpool. Trent. Robbo. Jota. Tries the ball down the line. Again, too easy for Fulham to intercept, and they clear it, and it'll be coming back to Alisson. Alisson carries it forward. He rolls the ball back to Robbo. Trent. Back to Robbo. He plays the ball inside to yet another Fulham player who clears it. Fabinho tries the ball through the middle. Ball drops to Shaqiri. Edge of the box. He pulls it back to Phillips. Phillips goes back to Fabinho. Fabinho into the right channel to Shaqiri. He cuts in, fires across deep to the far post. Robbo cushions it across, and it's a great clearance from under his own crossbar by the Fulham captain. I thought that was the moment. I thought we were about to get a goal. For fuck's sake, ref stops us taking another quick corner. So Trent will again float it into the box by the looks of it. We've had 2 minutes of the 4. Ball in from Trent. Again, dealt with by Fulham. Shaqiri, I don't know what he did on the edge of the box, but it was pathetic. Ball goes out left hand side now to Robbo. Back to Trent. Pumps another hopeful ball into the box. Headed away by Fulham for the 5,000th time today. And now Fulham are on the counter attack. Referee brings it back. It should have been a Liverpool free though, because our player was blocked off first, but you didn't see it, Kevin Friend. So he gives the free kick to Fulham because he's seen the second block off, and that will run the clock down. We're into the final roughly 1 minute and 15 seconds. See, what he did miss there was Fabinho being cleaned out beforehand. Oh man, I thought he was going to have a tap in, but it was a great bit of defending from Anderson. Keita picked up a yellow, by the way, for the block off. Stop the counter attack. We're inside the final minute, and Fulham are about to go away with the 3 points, and we're staring down the barrel of a 6th league loss in a row at Anfield. A club record, another unwanted record. A soul destroying afternoon again for us Liverpool fans. A pathetic display from the players. Ball's back with Alisson. He works it out left hand side. Robbo. We've had the 4 minutes. It's now at the discretion of the ref. Phillips fires the ball across left hand side. Robbo pulls it back to Mane. Lads, we haven't got time to be dicking about. Mane fires in a ball. Phillips gets his head in it. It's over the crossbar, and that will be game, set, and match to Fulham. This is nothing short of a disgrace, ladies and gentlemen. It is a disgrace. It's an embarrassment to our club. Those players need to hang their fucking heads in shame. The manager needs to explain that team selection. There's a lot of ifs, a lot of questions, and I'll try and get through them in the post-match show as soon as this is over. Make sure you've got your notifications turned on. Hit that subscribe button before you head off, and I'll see you in a moment or two. Referee gives a free kick to Liverpool, but you know, we've already had 5 minutes and he's only added on 4. Gives a yellow card to Mitrovic. Alisson's about to pump this last hopeful ball long. Tells everyone to go forward, and rightly so. Long diagonal ball. Fulham deal with it. They break, they clear their lines. Alisson's up now for a corner. Ball in. Areola again punches it from underneath this crossbar. The referee blows the whistle. And Fulham are the latest team to come to Anfield and beat us on our own turf. And yet again, we don't score a goal at Anfield. And our top 4 dream is over. There's no disguising it. That was pathetic. Congratulations to Scott Parker and Fulham. I'll go through it in the post-match show, ladies and gentlemen, in a few minutes. I hope you can join me for that one. Please do hit that subscribe button before you head off. And I'll see you in a couple of minutes to pick the bones out of this.